Hello, this is Annika Emily, and I'm sharing about Tao water. So, I had this amazing experience with the Tao water the first time I tasted it. So, Master Sha asks us to focus on an intention, what we want to release and let go of. And I chose a sense. Maybe depression is too strong of a word, but heaviness, sorrow, grief, loneliness, because I had lost my mother. And my mother was the most amazing person, just a brilliant, passionate creator, always beautifying her environment, and just a very wonderful, lovely, authentic, real person. And I grew up really close to my mother and really close to my whole family. It's like we were one unit, we were one body moving through the world together. And so many happy memories as a child. And even as a child, I started to feel like I needed to take care of my mother, because she did have so many ups and downs as part of her creation process. And so I always felt I should care for her emotionally and try to smooth her path and make things easy for her. So she got a cancer diagnosis about 5 years ago, and I was with her every step of the way. In fact, I was by her side when she received the diagnosis, and I helped her through all the transitions that such a terrible disease causes, where she had to close up her home and move closer to family, and she had to leave behind her friends, her community, and she had to let go of so many beautiful things that she had gathered and collected around her over her life, and the loss and sorrow that she felt in letting go of these things. And also everything was a beautiful, precious memory as well. And then I spent time with her in the hospital, and the difficulties of that, night and day by her hospital bed, trying to ease her suffering and make sure she was cared for well. So we shared everything. So much laughter, so much tears, so much sorrow, all the ups and downs. I was by her side. And she had a beautiful passing. But after she passed, I kind of sank down into this heaviness and sorrow and a loneliness, because she was my whole life for those 5 years. And there was a real loneliness that settled in, and a sorrow. And as I drank the Tao water, I realized that unconsciously I had kind of imprinted on the idea that I was going to suffer the same loss and sorrow and decline that my mom had suffered, because we were so close and she's my mom. So of course my life path is going to follow hers, and when the time comes, I'm going to deeply suffer the way she did. And it was such a heavy thought that I didn't even realize I was holding on to. So the Tao water went in, and instead of that heavy thought, I just felt so peaceful and calm. And I've always felt secure. My mom's in a better place. But for the first time, I felt like I could just let go and live my life, whatever it is, the ups and downs, the mystery of my own unique soul journey, and I wouldn't necessarily have to suffer in the exact same ways that she had suffered in her decline. And really, just that realization and that shift totally transformed my life, because I'd been doing some job searches and job interviews, but it was with that sense of heaviness. And I would try to talk to my friends, and it was like, oh, hi. I didn't really realize how deep that heaviness was going in me. And then once I got the idea, well, wait a minute, I can walk my own path, and maybe it could be a good path. And everything just started to change. I could call my friends, and we could talk and laugh. And also, there was a total difference in the way I did my job search and my job interviews. And it went from this place of maybe to, oh, we totally want to hire you on the spot. You're awesome. I got all these job interviews for different counseling jobs. So I'm very grateful to the Tao Water to make such a profound shift in my life and to heal me from a sorrow and a heaviness that I didn't even realize where it was coming from. Thank you for letting me share the story today.